Joining us now, former Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy. Kevin, we've seen this all before, but how do you see the Democrats' comms strategy proceeding?
It's failing. What do? They doubled down. Tim Walz just lost for vice president. So where'd they go? They went and picked their new party chair from the land of Tim Walz and Ilhan Omar. And if you look at the latest polling, more people identify as Republican than Democrat. This is unheard of. Trump had not only now won the popular vote, he's now increased the size of the Republican Party, and even the Democratic donors now want to join the president. Why? Because his policies. And everything the president is taking on has more than a 60% approval. And the more the Democrats fight it, the more they will lose. Well,
it turns out that cutting government waste is actually pretty popular. And the Democrats are now in the unenviable position of defending the bloat of this city, which is worse, by the way. I was talking to a cabinet secretary last night. He said it is worse than he ever imagined. Yeah. That's a direct quote.
So there are things we have never been able to find. I get so excited when I see what DOJ is doing. I mean, this is something that everyone has always talked about, but the bureaucracy is so big that would stop you, right? There's always a hurdle. This is the difference. President Trump will not stop, and Elon is brilliant. That combination, when you watch the two of them, the will to get it done, and every time they fight and get the answers, it only awakens America more to the waste that's going on. And every time the Democrats defend that waste, they will lose further.
They're already worried, by the way, about Musk going into Wisconsin, where there's that really important Supreme Court race that could determine the electoral future of that state.
It will determine Congress, because they want to win the Supreme Court, not for the constitutional judgment, so they could redraw the lines of Congress. This is how they and this is what they tried to do in New York last time, remember. This is exactly why they want the Supreme Court in Wisconsin, to redraw the lines so they can win the majority, not fairly, but try to be a crooked play.
Mayor Pete, who don't we miss him at DOT, he thinks that he has the solution for Democrats' problems on social media. Watch.
A lot of folks aren't looking for political content, but it's finding them. And it's finding them wrapped up in a lot of cultural stuff. You could be on parenting Instagram and you're getting this trad wife stuff with a little politics inflected into it, or Rogan or the rest of it. And I think we really need to be much smarter about taking this conversation to places where it's not reaching folks.
Because when I think of traditional wives, he just said the trad wife crowd, I think of Pete Buttigieg.
Yes, yes.
You can't make this up. This is a level of stupidity that you can't make up.
They have not learned anything. And they think this is a solution. This just shows they won't listen to the voters. President Trump is not only listening to the voters, he's showing action every single day. Compare that to Biden, but also there is no leader on the Democratic side. That same action.
You notice you haven't seen Obama? Where's Obama? They're hiding out in Hawaii. I don't know what they're. He's like, what party is this? Like, I don't even recognize it anymore. No. He doesn't want to. He's run for the hills. I don't think he'll ever appear again.
No, there's no leader standing up, and when they talk about it, they don't know where to go, and the disarray. And the President Trump keeps going at 60%. Approval issues, it's only going to grow.
If he stays popular, they'll win the midterms and they'll expand the movement into the cities. The cities next. That's why I'm going to take these cities back.
We can win Los Angeles now.
All right. Well, we're getting into that in a little bit. Great to see you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you so much. All right.